Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games. This is going to be the last episode. You guys probably found that out from the title. It's weird going back here right now. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of like go over what we did at our base in this world, and then I'm gonna show you guys my personal world so you can kind of see a little bit more of what the planet starts to look like. And then that'll be the end of this one. I forgot I even have that thing over there. Um, yeah, it's just so weird seeing this version of this. But anyway, so obviously I haven't gotten to too much. It's a little hard to do like half hour at a time things. But we do have, you know, the tier 3 or tier 2 nuclear reactors. We got a couple of them up there. That's as far as we got for power. Got some grass spreaders and stuff going. And really just like a couple drills. So we're really not going too far in this, and like it was taking a while. It's a very slow burn game. I find it fun. It's a very like cozy game. Yeah, we don't even have a water cycle here yet. But having seen all that, I am going to leave you guys for a minute. I'm going to switch to my personal world and I'll give you a tour around there, as well as show you a little bit of a cheat. So that you can expand your world a little bit faster personally if you decide to play this map. Alright, so I will see you guys over there. Alright guys, I'm not going to step outside just yet. I'm going to show you. This is a storage room that I built. These are actually, I'll have to show you that, but these are actually storage lockers that have quite a bit of space in them, so I use them to hold some of the stuff that I end up with a lot of. I plan to eventually replace all these lockers with these, but right now I had everything alphabetized, but there's certain things that you just really don't end up with in this world. Obviously you end up with a lot of iron, miscellaneous things, and then my my advanced crafters in here. You can actually make fusion energy cells when you get far enough. There's a lot more things you can build, like these metal arches for no apparent reason, these staircases. I'll show you those. Well, I mean, we're in one right now. Technically this room is one of those stairs. I got a lot of algae, quartz, these mutagens really get important later. I haven't started making animals yet, but you need the mutagens for that. And then upstairs here, I just built this living space I haven't really furnished just yet. Don't look outside, there's spoilers there. These are my first fishies. I bought their eggs, but they helped me make aminals. Like you can see, the animal multiplier times 1,000% just because I have these guys. Like I found a free poster and I just built this table for no reason. I ought to go get my statue from outside for that. Anyways, this is the crafting room. And as you can see, it's just the crafting room itself is built off the back of the bio lab, so I can build that there. And then this is another item that you can build where you can basically take your like the Arima plant there, for example, or the Tusca seeds or etc. Basically, you could take your seeds and add mutations to them in this sequencer, and then that's how you get like tree seeds. So anyway, so this is the storage room. A lot of my crafting is done in here. I even moved my T2 crafter down in here. And now let's step outside. So this is a blue sky planet right now, and as you can see in the bottom left, I actually have a filter on that lets me go a lot longer without needing oxygen. Oh. Good timing, random meteorite. I think that looks like one of the ones that has pulsar quartz in, so I'm probably going to want to chase that anyways. But anyways, how it says minus 0.8 per second. As you can kind of assume by that is because of the air filter and just where I'm at in my terraforming. Where are you going? Where are you going, you big bitch? Where I am in my terraforming, I only lose 0.8 of an oxygen every second, and as I keep going, it'll get better. You're gonna land up on the fucking mountain again, aren't you? Yeah, you are, you dirty bastard. Oh, you just hit my base! You bastard! But yes, pulsar quartz is out the butt. Just falling in the water. I want these because I can make a lot of things with them, so let me just catch these real quick, and then we'll keep going with the tour. Oh, and those ones stayed up there? That's rude. Yep. Damn it. Anyways. So yes, I'm at a terraformation index of 151, well, just about 152 gigaterraformation index. I have some farms out here. I have one growing eggplants because you end up using them a lot for fertilizer, and these farms can grow a lot and in a pretty big hurry. And this one's growing cocoa beans so that I can make chocolate. I have a lot of flowers growing, as you would imagine. Technically, I don't really need them right now, but I still like having them. They just add some things. I have these beehives that gives me honey, so that's nice. This actually like boost. Is it insects? I think it's just insects, and maybe some plant growth. But that's what these flying blue things are. I better show you that just so that I can explain. But this rocket over here, you find money later on, and you can also like put things in here. Like if I put this guy in here and send it off, I would get 30 tokens for it when I send it. But in here, you can actually buy some things. So like fuses and some of these things, like T2 drones I'm going to need at some point. You can get a jetpack for your vehicle, etc, etc. But these things you can buy. Right now I only have 825 because I was buying a lot of them, like the OSB butterflies, and that's them glowing ones, but I'll show you where all of those go. These are the bigger heaters. These heaters actually give some pressure too. So you can see I get 5,380 because of a multiplier and 177 pressure for only 51 energy. So these are pretty good. And these guys are the same. These ones give a little bit of heat but a lot of pressure. So you still want both of them, but if you only have one of them, it's fine. And then obviously we've got those, but I'll show you. My main power is actually coming from these guys over here now. These three guys right here. And I'm probably going to build more because I just got those pulsar quartzes. So I'll just jump in here real quick. 9 nuclear reactors gets me just about 3,000 kilowatt hours. 3 of those nuclear fission reactors gets me 44,000, or 4,400 rather. And as you can see up here too, I'm in a clear sky. I almost have a breathable atmosphere. When I have that, I literally don't have to worry about oxygen anymore at all, ever. My biomass is still a bit low. Oxygen, heat, and stuff is going a little bit slower. My animals is cranking up, but that's because of them fish that I got. I've got this thing now, so you can actually see how many satellites in that I've launched in this world. I have a drone visualization rocket, so you can actually see when I zoom out. Do I not have any active drones? I have drones. Where are my drones? Huh, I have to go check that. Anyways, so yes, this thing down here is a drone base. Why are you not moving? Supply, demand. I must not have anything available for them at the minute. Yeah, so I've got 4 drones, but right now they're not doing anything because basically you have to go in here and let's say selenium. I have to go in here and I have to say that this container always wants selenium, but I actively don't have anything that's digging up selenium. Same with the silicon. I have this being demanding silicon, but I have nothing out there that's getting me silicon. This is demanding both the alloy rods and super alloy themselves, but I have nothing out there digging it up. That's the next thing I should probably show you. But anyways, so yeah, I got butterflies flying around here. This is my base. It's a little bit bigger than in the other one. I had built the base over here somewhere, but here I'm probably going to expand off of this yet, but this is one of the entrances. I built all of these. They don't naturally have glass. I just like being able to see outside. It's kind of a neat look. I got to build something back there. I haven't decided what just yet. Maybe like a storage. But this is one of my butterfly domes. It's just filled with OSBs because they're the best producer. And if I come up here, here's my other one. It's got OSBs and what are these other ones called? Filarias, just because I wanted a little bit of variation in this one. Anyways, come up in here. This is just a biodome that gets me tree bark. You need tree bark for a lot of things. Do I have an I don't have water on me. That's fine. And then here, this is a genetic sequencer for these. You put in the things that it asks for. This just basically tells you the recipes when you unlock them. So if I had an uncommon larva, a mutagen, and a fertilizer, I'd get a B. You just have to put those in there and you get a B. Then this just tells you, you know, whatever. And then I got my food growing here. I've got a food storage here. I've got a kitchen here. You can actually cook these things. You can see some of the things are worth trade value. I'm kind of building towards the birthday cake for no particular reason. I've got silk being built here, but nowhere to store it, so that's fine. I wish these rocks would despawn. You're just a common one, aren't you? Yeah. But then anyways, so I have this thing gathering water. I also have this down here gathering me water bottles, but then I also have a filter in my suit, so I can just drink straight from the water. Now this is actually supplying water bottles, same with the atmospheric one, because some recipes require you to have water bottles. Same as this thing produces methane, it also sometimes produces oxygen. I need food. Do I have I don't think I have a food in here. I'm just gonna go steal food from... Yeah, itch my ear. Okay. Let's just eat a squash, or a couple. I'm just gonna harvest these real quick, keep my supplies up. Honestly, I should probably get one of them bigger storage units for the food stuff, because of the amount of food stuff that I end up with. Organize that. Oh, I forgot to show you, the downstairs here is literally just full of heaters. Eventually I'm debating whether or not I have like a branch off for this to run over there or something. I haven't decided yet. Right now it's just an extra room. I could probably even take this out and just keep the heaters down there, or fill it with heaters for the hell of it. I only just run over here. So these are red woe trees, obviously based on redwood trees. These are also trees, but they're not quite as impressive. These weird like little bushy trees, those come from this guy. But if you dig through into the middle of these red woe trees, there's this guy. T2 tree spreader, he's spreading the red woes. And then this guy is boosting the production of that, so that's why these guys are growing more and faster. There's another base in there. I'm not going to show you that one. I don't want to spoil everything in case you decide to play this map. Yeah, I'm just about not at all worried about... Oh yeah, I put a chip in my car, so I always have infinite oxygen when I'm in my car. And I have a tier 3 speed chip in my car, so it kind of zooms. So that's another tree spreader, I think a tier 2. So the planet is mostly green now. Up here, this one I just put down, so these trees are still kind of growing. So they're not super impressive, but this little forest here is all coming from this one guy. I think that's a tier 3 spreader. Let me check that. Or I say that for sure. Yeah, that one's a tier 3 spreader. So, yeah, you can, you know, forest in a jar. I tried to place it out of the way so that I could drive through it, because I really didn't enjoy trying to drive through it, but didn't quite work. They kind of grow a little sporadically. You don't get to decide where the trees grow. They do it on their own. Also, I'm at a point where there's random tree growths starting on their own across the planet. Now, there's a cheat that I wanted to show you, just to kind of, if you wanted to get things in a hurry. If you come in here, obviously we know that this elevator doesn't work. We discovered that in the game. Even if you press the button, you can't even press the button. Now, you look up though, there is something up there. If you press F4, it makes your guy do a little hop. It's meant to get you unstuck, but that also makes you phase through anything above you, so you can't possibly get stuck. So if I stand about the center here, and I just refund the F4 button, eventually I bang my head on the roof, my guy shimmies up to the side, but I keep pressing, and now I'm up in here. You still can't send this down because it still doesn't have any power, but you're free to kind of loot this area. It's cheaty as hell, but you know, if you're playing on your own anyways, doesn't matter. So obviously there's lots of chests around. You still got to find your key cards and stuff as you normally would. I don't need any of that stuff right now. I was just going to show you to power the elevator though. I think, is it this one? Yeah. So this is to power the elevator. I already got one fusion cell in there. These are going to end up making more of them. I just need a crafter. So I'm going to be doing that off camera on my own time. But once that gets powered, I'm pretty sure that that lets this go up and down, and then I'm not technically cheating anymore. So it's not really required, but, you know, may as well. And I think there's another door somewhere I couldn't get into. I can't remember. But then there's the important thing is if you come out here, there's that base up there, which you can get into that base if you reach one, whatever PA is, 1 PA of pressure. You can get in there, and then you need other prerequisites to get around in there. But from here, you can get this gondola to come down. There's another base over there that has that you need 1 part per million oxygen to get into. I got into that one a lot quicker. And then there's one that over there that I marked free seeds. You don't need anything to get in there. Using a bomb is pretty much mandatory. I tried playing a second version of the map, and that is like randomly generated, so it's a little harder to navigate. So I can't show you that anyways, because you know it'll be different for you potentially anyways. But anyways, let's ride this. Don't die on this gondola, because I did, and my chest was like floating in the middle of the air. I expected it to either stay on the gondola or fall to the ground. No, it just literally stays where you were when you died. So I had to use the unstuck flying to fly up to the chest so that I could loot the chest. So that was funny. But so yeah, there's a base down there. Can't really see it from here. Doo-doo. So yeah, there's a couple chests in here. I don't think there's anything that I'm particularly needing at the minute that I should look for, but I forgot to loot that, but doesn't matter. Wanted to show you there's a lot of stuff available. Like if you really need stuff and you don't have any shame about cheating, you can cheat to get up that elevator shaft. I'm just showing you because A, I'm going to be able to do it on my own anyways. I have access to this. I just got to go around. And B, just because, you know, you're free to play your game however you want to play. So I'm just kind of showing you the areas. And showing you kind of what the world looks like when it's a little bit more terraformed. Like it starts to get green on its own. I didn't plant all of the seeds and stuff that you see. Energy multiplier. Sure, I'll grab that. Why not? And oxygen multiplier, sure. Da-da. Da-da. By the way, we're in that big base if you didn't figure that out on your own. Alright, is there any chest in here? There's this one. Don't need either of those. Nothing out on the wings. Don't need either of those, and I could probably use the zeolite, so I'll take that. I'm doing this quick, but I mean, while I'm doing it, I may as well get some stuff that I need. Open the big chest. There's another poster in here. Don't know if I need another poster at the minute. Anything around in here? Nope. Oh, did I check on the wing? Okay, so there's trade rockets out on the wing here. I missed them the first time. I don't need these anymore because I've already unlocked all the blueprints. I just have a collection of them at the base that I got nothing to do with. Another energy multiplier, another zeolite. That's not a rocket. Need to find a puddle in this building that I could slurp out of. So this door is locked from this side, so if you do the cheat, this is as far as you can go. You have to go to the other side to unlock that one. Because you need the, pick up the smart fabric, why not? You need the key cards in that to unlock that door, and there's no key cards on this side to unlock the door, and there's no spot to put key cards on this side of the door. Just ran into an airplane, no big deal. I just can't even remember if there's water in this building or not. I think there is. Yeah, let's slurp up some water. Yeah. I am still gonna, you know, suffocate, but it's fine. So yeah, you have to be in here. You gotta find a whole bunch of key cards. I think it's like 5 key cards. Yeah, 5 key cards. I'll show you where the hardest one is, just because it took me a minute. So these are like living compartments, but I could not find this one out. You have to climb to the top floor of this one. Pardon my whiplash. And when you're at the top floor, there's another staircase. Is that another asteroid or something? Anyways, there's another staircase leads down into a baby's room. I'll take this. There's one of the key cards there. Don't read this, it's sad, but you know, baby's room. Key card in the baby's room. I can't see what you shaking my screen like that, man. Yeah, I'm at a terraformation point where it just keeps like raining meteor showers on me. It's a little annoying. Okay, just a whole lot of them, and some of them have super alloy in, so it's like it's not like it's nothing, but still kind of hard to see what's going on when you're vibrating so mercilessly. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get back to my car at least to get some oxygen. Okay. I'll probably try to keep this episode kind of shorter anyways, because like probably don't need to see a whole bunch of this. Yeah, hard to hit the button when my screen's vibrating. I'll just stare up. Doesn't vibrate so badly then. Yeah, obviously, I don't have to pack quite so much crap with me to explore now that my oxygen's not dying, and so long as I can find a puddle I can select back some water. Food is kind of more of an issue, but that's, you know, I have cooking stuff now, so... Fly up. And let's ride the gondola back down. See, all of those trees, I didn't plant them. They're just happening on their own. And they're naturally those red wool ones too, so they're big bastard trees that I never planted. And all of this moss and grass and stuff, obviously I didn't plant that. Oh yeah, there's a little hidden research point up there. I'm just gonna jetpack down to my car. Whee! Let's see if I can build any of them fusion batteries before I end the episode, so you guys could see me maybe legitimately start that elevator up. Because I do have those pulsar quartzes. It's amazing. There's so many types of quartz, and you only really use the blazars and pulsars in this map. Depending on your map, I think you use other ones as well, but... Whoop! Crash into a tree. Oh yeah, I built a random ring for no reason. Just because you can. So far, the ring is the only thing that I've found that uses selenium. I think the battery's in the advanced crafter. I can make a Shrek tree. Alright, so 3 pulsar quartzes. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can make theoretically 3 of them. So I need 3 obsidian and 6 osmium. 3 obsidian and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I said 6 osmium, right? Yes. Oh, I can make another one. I think that's actually enough too. So two of these, one of these. Words are hard. Cool. Now with all of those, I think I'm able to go and actually open that elevator properly, so that I'm being legitimate. And drop my zeolite off as well. Drop that off. Uses I think I have just in my miss. Cool. I'm not going to go the long way around. I am going to cheat up the elevator and drop those batteries in. But, like, you know I can go around, because I've just showed you that I can go around. But, just not gonna. takes too long, and I'm just trying to end the video at this point with a minor success. In fact, because I'm powering, like the entire point of this episode at this point is powering an elevator, I'm just going to call the episode Moving On Up, because I'm imaginative like that. I also need a screenshot, and let me just... Yeah. Screenshot, let's go... Something like that. That'll work. Whoops. Misplaced my fingers. But anyways, yeah, guys, this is Planet Crafter. This is specifically the Selenium map. I've played the other one just about as far. I had it just about terraformed. I never actually got creatures, specifically like animals. I had insects. Am I stuck? Okay, fine. Ow. Is it because I'm recording you don't want to show me doing this now? Let me crash my head against the ceiling until you let me through. There we go. But anyways, I've always gotten to insects at least, but there's obviously more. This one? This one. Yay, power everywhere. I could technically take these out if I wanted to, but I don't. So does that mean that this is active now? Looks like. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing this on my own and see if I can get animals moving around. You guys let me know what you want to see next, if you want to see anything in specific. Otherwise, I'm going to find another, like, cozy game. Oh, forgot that this door was locked. Let's explore this together. Big safe. Whole hell of a lot of pulsar quartz. This is the money I was talking about. You just right-click on that to claim it. I'm going to claim those. I don't need the blazar quartz. Claim the money. Claim the zeolite. Need more super alloy. The mutagens, I've got enough. Plants, I've got enough right now, so that can stay for now. Claim that. I'll take another statue, sure. Could take an outfit. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take the explosive powder. Claim that, claim that, claim that, claim that, claim that. And then there's one more in here. Claim the money. Don't really need the methane. I've already got methane. What do you say? Wasn't the most enthusiastic about the idea of installing giant drills when this project was proposed, but I think I did well to follow the group's consensus. This will open the door to greater comfort, and it should reduce any remaining tensions related to overcrowding. If we're going to trade interplanetarily with what we're going to extract, we have to be careful. However, it could attract the attention of unwanted people. Yeah, so I think that's just suggesting that maybe you trade blazar quartz. I don't know if it's actually worth anything. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. And if you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see. And I'll see you in whatever the next thing is. Bye!